system. In education system, the biggest problem is one human being coming and telling another human being, how many times I should tell you? Still you have not understood that. That's the worst thing in an education system.
Then the geologists and volcanologists have made it very clear that volcanoes are not the volcan. It is not the god of underworld as talked by the Greeks, but rather volcanic, it is a activity which is closely connected with the crustal disturbances. So volcano have to do nothing with volcan, but volcano is the reason of crustal disturbances. Correct? These are the nothing but crustal disturbances. This is the actually the result of crustal disturbances, particularly where there are zones of weakness. Wherever there are zones of weakness in the crust, this disturbances, through that this disturbances allow the molten magma to flow in. So because of the weakness due to defaulting or mountain folding, default or mountain folding, say this is mountain, right? How it has formed? By this. So what happened? That's the reason we can generally see the molten metal generally comes like this. So there are fault, there is a joining, so there will be weak parts. This will be weak. So from this weak parts, the molten magma flows out. Correct? As temperature increases with increasing depth, as the temperature increases with the increase in depth, what happens is below the earth crust, when the temperature increases with the increase in depth, below the earth crust at an average rate of about 1 degree Fahrenheit, whenever there is a change of temperature with increase in depth of about say 1 degree Fahrenheit, for every 65 feet of descent, the interior of earth can be expected to be in a semi-molten state. So whenever we go deeper by deeper, that is when we go 65 feet, say today we are at the ground, we go below 65 feet, whatever the temperature difference will be 1 degree Fahrenheit. You go further 65 degree, it will increase to 1 more degree Fahrenheit. So what happened? In the top surface there will be solid, then it will be semi-solid, and then finally it will be liquid. And that is how the molten metal will be. Inside the first layer of molten metal will be liquid, then semi-solid, and then solid, right? So interior of the earth can be expected to be in a semi-molten state, comprising all together, that is solid, liquid as well as gaseous, and this collectively called as magma. So magma is nothing but it is a semi-molten state of all solid, liquid as well as gas. Correct? So that is all called as magma. And this magma is heavily charged with gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfurate hydrogen, sulfurated hydrogen, as well as small portions of nitrogen, chlorine and other volatile surfaces. But the majority is what? Carbon dioxide as well as sulfite hydrogen. You can see here as the picture I was showing over that time, what large mass of gases comes out as a smoke, correct or not? So like this is the one when this comes out, this will appear like a smoke, correct? So this is nothing but those are the mixture of gases, mixed gases, correct? As well as this will have ash as well as volcanic bombs, correct or not? So those are the few stuffs. So the magma is heavily charged with gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfurite, hydrogen, right? Then small substances like nitrogen, chlorine and other stuffs. The gases and vapor increase the mobility and explosiveness of the lavas, which are emitted through the orifice of the vent. So this edge from where this comes out, right? This molten is coming out from the mountain. What? From a very small hole, and that hole and the top of the mountain is called as orifice. It is what? Orifice. So this orifice, it comes out through the orifice, or you can say the vent of a volcano during a volcanic eruption. So those are nothing but which comes out, that is called as lava. And this lava are basically classified into two. So what is the other term? Lava. And this lava is classified into two. One is basic lava and the other one is acid lava. So basically
you can learn any subject, anywhere, any place and on the go. Come, let us go the other way learning. Download our revolutionary app for free AMC.